this is Myra Elaine on the Buying Space channel. Today is the 8th day of Christmas. Merry Christmas! And yes, I know it's New Year's Day, but it's also the 8th day of Christmas. The 12 days of Christmas run from Christmas Day to January 5th, which is the 12th night. And then on January 6th is Epiphany, when the wise men arrive. And during the 12th century, Christians were persecuted. And they made the song, The 12 Days of Christmas. And we're on the 8th day. So the song goes from the 8th day. 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. So the 8 maids a milking are symbolic for the Beatitudes. So let me read you the 8 Beatitudes from Matthew chapter 5, starting in verse 3. Blessed, now this is Jesus talking. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when they revile and persecute you, and say all kinds of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for the great is your reward in heaven. For so shall they persecute the prophets who were before me. So they persecuted Jesus, they persecuted the prophets, and they will persecute you as the Christian. But you'll be rewarded in heaven. And these are the 8 Beatitudes. And in 12th century, they wanted to teach their children and everyone in the community about God and about these principles. 7 swans a swimming is the 7 gifts of the Holy Spirit. The 6 geese a laying are the 6 days of creation. 5 golden rings are the first 5 books of the Bible. 4 calling birds are the 4 Gospels. The 3 French hens are love, faith, and hope. And sometimes love is called charity. The 2 turtle doves are the Old Testament and New Testament. And the partridge is Jesus Christ. And the pear tree is the cross. So let's turn to the story of where we're at in the journey to Epiphany. At the end of the journey at Epiphany, the 3 wise men arrive. So we've gone over the story of Jesus being born in a manger and the shepherds being there and the angels being there. We're going to review that because I went through all of that during Advent. So what happened after Jesus was born? Now, the 3 wise men were not there. They arrived later. But what happened in between? As it was Jewish custom and part of the Old Covenant, because the new covenant hadn't been fulfilled yet. The new covenant was fulfilled. The two turtle doves, the Old Testament, New Testament, Old Covenant, New Covenant, when Jesus Christ died on the cross. So, as it was custom, 8 days after Jesus was born, him being a Jewish male, he was circumcised. So here we are in Luke 21 and 22, and chapter 2. And when 8 days were completed for the circumcision of the child, his name was called Jesus, the name given to the angel before. Given by the angel before he was conceived in the womb. Now, the days of her purification